Sean, a really cruel way to end a really good cup run. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, it's one of them things, penalties, it has to be decided some way. Excuse me. I thought the performance was another strong one. We didn't find the true moments of quality in the very end of lots of good moves, getting in really good positions, but I'm not going to over-question that because obviously lately we've been very good at that. But the general performance was very strong again. Having to change the side, having to move people, people accepting it and without question. Jared, I thought, was excellent playing at left back. Jimmy Garner going higher up the pitch, tremendous work ethic again. Garner, second half particularly. There's still some very strong signs about what we're doing. Unfortunately, it doesn't pay you back tonight, but it will do, as we've seen, and it will do over the rest of the season, as long as we stick with them principles and keep delivering performances like that.
Yeah, for quite a long time, it looked like it probably wasn't going to be Evans. How pleased were you that in the face of the adversity, the injuries and things like that, they managed to find the way again, better obviously providing that moment?
Yeah, it's a scruffy good goal. They can't all be amazing goals. It's a scruffy moment, but it's a good finish. He was effective when he came on again. I think he's beginning to get back to that player that arrived here. I think, that I spoke about it when you almost overthinking it. Now he's not. He's just playing raw and he's playing from his instinct, and I'm enjoying that. But inevitably you've got to have a competition. I think I've made it clear with my intention with the teams that we've put out even tonight. It's tempting with all the risk and reward of injuries and all that kind of thing. But it goes against us tonight. Another game where I thought we played very well and very strong.
Just with the way it ended, obviously there'll be a lot of emotion. Will there be anything that you say to Idrissa or Amadou?
No. You've got to be, if you're brave enough to get up there and take one, then you've got to be brave enough for the consequences. So, no, not at all. They're brave enough to say we'd practice them, they'd practice them. Stoney did a good job of getting it all organised. You do everything you can, but the moment of truth comes, and if you're brave enough to take one, like I said, you've got to be brave enough if it doesn't go in.
Hi, Sean. Did you practice any penalties during the week?
I just said that. We practiced them, yeah. We practiced them for every round and including getting practice today. So Steve Stone had all the stats and all the facts, reminded the players, and then got them ready to take the penalties.
What did you make of Amadou's effort?
Well, everyone's got a style of a penalty that they think can score. His record's been very strong in all the rounds, and when we've practiced them, that's his style.
We're looking a bit leggy today, maybe the schedule catching up on you?
No, I thought we were tremendous physically. I'm sure I'll get the stats through. I think they'll be very high again. They have been all season. So very pleased with that and the physical side of the game, because we are a bit stretched. But players going out there again, delivering high physical level performances.
You're touching distance from the last four. Do you think it's a missed opportunity in this competition?
Well, it's like I say, it's a cup competition. That's why they're like they are. We certainly took the game on, tried everything to get take the game. Similar in the sense when we played them in the league. Actually, when we played Fulham, I thought we were excellent and we dominated the game, but couldn't find the killer moments. And I thought it was a similar kind of feel. The stadium was great. The fans' atmosphere. Everyone's taking whatever comes our way, and we're taking it. We're taking the knocks, and we're getting on with it. And I thought we did again today, as I've mentioned, changing the team, changing the shape, still taking on the game with the right mentality to go and win.
Sean, you mentioned Steve Stone had all the stats for the penalty takers. Just wondered, was that like the main factor in who was chosen to take the first five, or was it more of a...
No, the first question is always who doesn't want to take one. Simple as that, because you need to want to take one. Pleased to say the whole group said they'll take one, but the point is you need to know that first. But the point is we had a background of who scored what in the other rounds and, training, you understand, and getting it in readiness. And I think everyone around this country has learnt about penalties down the years, obviously. And I think everyone's, we were certainly ready. I think the players are ready. Like I say, it's the moment of truth. The ball's there, you've got to put it in the net.
Can you do anything in training to replicate what you get out there? It seems.
No, I mean it's having taken one myself in a big game. I don't like to mention it. 50,000 in the stadium, a couple of 100 million around the world watching it. And sometimes you get lucky. I never took another one, by the way.
And just on the injuries, are you expecting any of the kind of guys that missed out tonight back for the weekend?
We'll see. I mean, the next 3 days is going to be really important. We'll see that. Make sure there's nothing from tonight, of course, because we are a bit stretched. So we'll see.
And just on Doucouré specifically, likely to be back at the weekend or longer injury?
Probably not the weekend, but going forwards, we're hopeful that it settles down quickly. He's super fit, as you all know, so we're hoping his body, which it seems to, in my experience and knowledge of him, and his knowledge, he's a good healer, so we're hopeful that it settles down quickly.
Cheers.
Okay, chaps.
Thanks, everyone.